The archer from 3. Breaks away on a steal. 2 hands.
This evening, if you would, please stand for a word of prayer. This evening's matchup between the Victory Christian Academy Lions and your Hammond Baptist Swordsmen. After the word of prayer, we'll have our national anthem followed by our starting lineups and get right into this game. Again, thanks for being here. Let's pray. Our Heavenly Father, we love you. We thank you so much for loving us first, Lord, and doing so much for us, protecting, providing for us. Lord, bless this game, bless this evening, this whole tournament, rather, Lord, and just give us a glorifying time for you. We love you and need you. Keep us safe this evening. In your name, amen. And now the starting lineup for the Victory Christian Academy Lions. At guard, number 3, Dylan Yanovich. At guard, number 4, Phoenix Kreider. At forward, number 10, Jackson Bala. At forward, number 50, Preston Gibbs. And at guard, number 1, Levi Eisensee. The Lions are coached by Denny Smith. And now, the starting lineup for your Hammond Baptist Swordsmen. Starting at guard, a freshman, number 3, Michael Collins. Starting at forward, number 14, J.P. Riley. Starting at forward, the big man, number 25, Xavier Hopkins. Starting at shooting guard, number 31, Noah Carruthers. And starting at guard, a sophomore, number 1, Mark Audis. The Swordsmen are coached by James Goodall.
Good evening and welcome to HBTV. You are watching the Junior Varsity Championship between your Hammond Baptist Swordsmen and the VCA Lions. Our junior varsity tournament was held yesterday, a seven-team, one-day tournament. And both these teams having earned a spot in the championship tonight. We'll get back to our varsity tournament right after this game. But a good opportunity for these JV guys here as the Lions in black, Swordsmen in white take the court for this championship game. Here's Collins in transition, Carruthers up top to Huckins. I thank you for joining us here on HBTV. My name is John Woosley, and I'm joined here in the booth by Josh Conger. Josh, looking for a great championship game.
Yeah, it should be. I like Michael Collins' effort right out of the gate here. And he's ready. Man, starting lineups said, say me first. You know, I want to get out there right away. Just get ready to go. And I wanted to move Mark Audis to the end there. He's the best player out there, and he's always first mentioned.
Let's go. J.P. Riley on the ground. Love to see that. You know what Coach always says, you know, you got those big game jitters. Yeah. Best way to get rid of them is get on the ground.
100%. There it is.
JP.
John, I heard so many things about J.P. Riley. It was said by an anonymous source. J.P. Riley single-handedly beat Calumet. That happened. Wow. Crazy. I doubt that's true, but he must have had a good game.
Yeah, he had a good game.
Shots falling?
Yesterday, and beat a good Calumet Patriot team.
On Carruthers. Too much AM. It'll be victory ball.
Noah Carruthers also had himself a game yesterday. He's hitting a couple threes, some big shots. Ooh. That ball inbounded. Here is Jackson Bala. Solid guard here for the Lions.
Yeah, Levi Eisensee, number 1 there. Plays some varsity as well. I believe he's the varsity coach's son. Playing on some JV today, and there's a missed shot there from Jackson Bala. Mark Audis in the long white sleeves, number 1 in white jersey, over to Michael Collins. Trying to get something going against this 2-3, John. Just kind of an awkward, with big guys, it's tough to penetrate that.
You know, I was thinking this as I was passing these guys in the hallway on the way up to the booth. Mark Audis, a 3, doesn't get the roll.
Come on, Xavier.
They got some height, some length on these guys. I walked through the team in the hallway, and all these guys seemingly like 6 foot or above, and I'm like, man, this is a tall team. And so for them to be in a 2-3 zone and stretch, and where they could almost wingspan to wingspan cross the entire court, you know, and that's going to be a problem. And we'll see how the Swordsmen handle it. This is Isensi at the line. Hits the first, and he has another one coming. Josh Barajas in the chat early. Josh, good to hear from you, my friend. And we've missed you. And thanks for joining us here on HBTV. Hits the second, locked in at 2 here. Here come the Swordsmen.
Yeah, Mark Audis swinging over to Noah Carruthers, who's been big all season. Noah, game by game, gets better and better. Mark. Xavier drives, tries to go JP. Michael Collins saves it. Go Mark Audis. JP, mid-range, no good. Oh, I was thinking it was going to Mark Audis there. Swing pass was wide open.
JP was going to hit another bucket.
And JP can't. I'm not saying don't shoot if you're JP, but you got Mark sitting there, wide open. Isensi gets it for 2, and John, he is going to be a problem. I'm not sure that he played on JV the last time. I know he plays some varsity. Isensi's a solid player up there.
Yeah, we've only seen this team one other time this season. And the Lions defeated the Swordsmen.
Take that.
The Swordsmen wanting revenge in this big game.
That was very off. That was not a Mark Audis shot that we're typically used to seeing. It'll be Jackson Bala up top. Isensee's not going to hit that for sure. Okay, well, you know what? Sometimes guys are just at a varsity level and whooping up on a JV level. That is incredible. A white line shot. And perhaps he's younger and able to play the JV. He's a solid, his caliber of player.
Yeah.
Well beyond a lot of the guys on this court. I mean, he is good. Just dominating. Yeah, the fact that he just pulled that in the first quarter of a game, that shows extreme confidence and just range.
If we can, guys, at some point we need to throw in the JV bracket. Our executive producer, just incredible over there. And at some point throughout the game, we throw in that JV bracket just so people know and can understand the the road each of these teams have traveled.
I'm not sure what that look is that Jack Huckins is giving us.
He's working hard over there, and I just interrupted his screen.
Is that?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Look at that. Just with the click of a button.
Wow, see, he just whipped that out of there.
There you go. CC Victory got that first seed in the bye. And the Swordsmen, having played 2 games yesterday.
Go ahead, JP.
Now a game today.
Woo! JP! What a nifty little move to get to that baseline jumper that JP is accustomed to knocking down. He is continuing that hot streak. John, Icency just pulled up from 3 feet out again, just from right in front of Coach Woosley.
Wow.
Just like, hey, what's up, boys? I'm here to absolutely ruin your night. That's what I'm here to do. Icency dominating. Someone in the chat, it's going to be discouraging, but let us know how old Levi is, because he is going to be a problem. If that kid's a freshman or something like that. JP again. JP said, I'm going to keep us in this game.
The answer.
I know Icency's going off. Look at Ephraim.
Yeah, let's go.
Come on, Ephraim. Someone's got to deny him the ball, because he is obliterating us right now. Early in this game. There's Mark.
And Josh, I don't even know for a fact that each Lion player has touched the ball. And we're 4 minutes into this game. Really,
good pass.
Icency show right now. Xavier Huckins
goodness.
stealing the spotlight. 2-point game.
Man, Coach Goodall's got these boys moving. Like right away, ball movement. It's been incredible. And John, very few turnovers against what I expected to be much more of a pressure defense. He's out of bounds. Saved by Michael Collins. Head up, Mark. Launches ahead. Mark, man on. Wow, and 1! Mark Audis! Give him a show on the fast break. On his back. Watch that back. That was beautiful. Hey, and how about the pass from Michael Collins at middle court, facing the hot Cheeto guy. Turn around and just over his head. Perfect pass to Mark. Could have been a turnover very easily. And he converts. John, I love what I'm seeing here. These JV boys working.
Big play.
Man, Michael, I love that improvement there. Good, JP fouled him. Yeah, JP got too much body.
Help him up.
Yeah. Well, maybe don't, because that kid's eating us alive right now. Wait till the fourth quarter to help him out. Right now, if he gets a little bit hurt, might help him miss some shots. Bangs that hip on the ground or something. JT Kirchhoff coming in. No, our prayer every game is always, Lord, keep us safe. Don't want anybody to get injured, and this season more than others, we're very aware of these injuries. They go right down into Gibbs. But no good. JT Kirchhoff with the stop. Mark. Thought about it. Thought about it again. Poked away. What a play there. That is a big boy, Dylan Yanovich. A senior. It says in the book, a senior. Yikes.
Here he is, driving baseline, up and in, the spin move, the finish. Here's Mark Audis.
Tough to be at the top of that 2-3 is tough to be having the ball. I'd rather get Michael up top, get Mark down there. At a wing, I just think it's going to be a, there you go. JT traveled. It's fine. Mark can still hit that shot from up top as well. Subs in, Noah Crothers back in. Ephraim Perez will take a seat. Man, there you go. Look at Noah Crothers, full court denying Icency. And they're just giving it all to Jackson Bauer right now. Oh, Michael Collins almost picked his pocket. Timeout. Coach Denny Smith did not like how hungry Michael Collins seemed to be on that possession. Michael was itching for a steal. He was up there in the area. We got some replays, I think, here from Jack Huckins.
Yeah, good work here early.
Yeah, good shot.
As JP in that mid-range, he's been money this season, just consistently. Got a nice touch.
Yeah, and I think he's always had that good touch. And there's the assist. He hit a couple shots. They're jumping out to him, and now he's got an open post player. And that pass by Michael Collins, you didn't see it. It was off screen. That was a nice pass. He was facing 180 degrees from Mark's route and still turned around and braided that ball right up to the paint, right to him. Victory with a 1-point lead here with under a minute to go in the first. It's been an eventful first quarter here, John. Riley Harold. Wow, almost had it turned over, but Icency's got it, and now Crothers is trying to keep in front. Audis will help.
Wow.
I thought that went in. Off Gibbs. It'll be Swordsman ball. How about that defense? Noah Carruthers up there in the grill of Levi Eisenstein. And then Mark Audis tracking him as well. Mark Audis came over and doubled. And I think that's what you got to do.
And that's just a heads-up player by your leader on the team. You know, you got to know who their scorer is, who's hot right now. And, oh, wow.
Way to go get it, Mark. Oh, it almost saved it. Come on, charge. Mark Audis will pick up a foul. Michael Collins, I know he's, in a bad spot over there on the wing. But if he can flip that ball to Noah Carruthers, who's got no one within 10 feet, 15 feet of him, it's an easy bucket. Noah Carruthers wide open. I'll put money on that. Out of bounds will be Victory. Jackson Bala.
Here's Harold, mid-range, no good.
Oh, no, had it. Janovich. Goliath out there, him and Gibbs.
Wow. Good
Wide
ball movement
open.
here by the
If
Lions.
he can shoot, too. Boy, that's trouble. To Carruthers, 8 seconds. Go shoot it.
Shoot it, Noah.
Good pump fake, Noah Carruthers.
Short.
Oh, it's
Good ball.
Oh, Savior. Oh, itching to get that one back. Oh, but good fight. Had the ball with a chance to score it there.
And that's a big heads-up play by Xavier. To know how much time's on the clock, to be there for the board, and just would have loved the finish there. But love the effort here early by the Swordsmen. I thank you again for joining us here on HBTV. And a couple sponsors for our tournament. There's the bracket as you see the path that each of these guys. We just had a one-day tournament yesterday for these 7 teams, and you see we beat Crossroads and Calumet to get here, and then Victory getting the bye, and beating a good Portage team yesterday afternoon. And so here we are in the championship. All season long, our live stream's been sponsored by Daryl Audis at Caps Property Management, and very thankful for all his work and his investment into our program over the last couple years. Our live stream sponsor last year, and this year you'll see his name or their property name, Caps, sponsored by Caps, at the bottom of our scoreboard. And then our tournament partner for this year, Preferred Homes. Al Perez and Preferred Homes, very thankful for the investment that they have made into our program. And can't help but shout out another partner through the years and a big sponsor of HBTV, Gary Harper and Sharper Business Solutions, the Rise Generation. And saw him up here in the booth earlier today, and very thankful for Gary Harper and his team there and the investment that he's made into HB and in our sports program and HBTV. And very thankful. Josh, all of this, it couldn't be possible without the people getting involved and believing in us and believing in just the media department here at HB. And very thankful for each of them. Here comes Mark Audis. 2-3 zone here for the Lions in black as we start this second quarter. Michael Collins lines up a 3. They're gonna leave him open.
He checked Michael Collins.
Just buried it.
Wow, if he did anything but make that, it's a bad shot. But he drained that. What a clutch bucket. Michael came to play, John.
Yeah.
From tip-off, from starting lineups. He looked ready, had that fire in his eye and wide open. Can't get it over the back. Janovich, another over the back Gibbs. We're letting him go over and over again here, and that third chance is going to go. Dylan Janovich, not going to miss many of those.
Yeah, those are big. Those big guys down there, Josh. Really got to get position before that shot goes up, because if it's a jumping match, they just got the reach on us right now.
Man, double doinked the rim there and got his own rebound.
Good work, Xavier.
Heads up. Traveled. Yeah, I think he traveled. Noah, 3. Just off. Way to fight for it, boys. And that's a foul. Yeah, Xavier stepped, and then he thought, okay, we're fine. We're chill. I'm going to step one more time, and no one saw it. Yep, we're going to pass it. go to Noah. Yeah, still good. Like it.
Hey, if you're here for the Swordsmen in the chat, throw us that Swords. Andrew Delano, man, he's no stranger to the over and back call there down low. Committed many, had many committed on him. A great player here for HB
committed many
back
to get
in the
a
day.
dunk.
But let us know in the chat. Drop a lion emoji if you're here for the Lions, cross swords, or anything blue if you're here for the Swordsmen. Let us know. Locked in at 14 here. Top of the key, here's Bala going to work.
Good defense by Michael Collins. Oh, boy, we've got to fight for those boards. I know he's bigger. Get a body on him.
Jackson Bala to Janovic. Carry. Oh, good defense. Forces the pass out of bounds. Noah Carruthers locking them up. Noah's been chasing Icency for the last couple of possessions. Just all over him.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, Icency with, Josh, was it 3? Am I thinking right? 3 threes?
At least 2 deep ones.
Yeah, in a bucket. So he's having a good game, number 1 in black.
Good pass.
Here's Kirchhoff in the corner. Audis gets some space.
Easy.
Closed out well.
Where's
by the
Noah
Lions.
up top? Someone's got to come up top, be available. Notice, we're stuck over there against that trap. Good, JT, get in there. Xavier got a board, and it's poked out. Oh, boy, thought it was poked out by Victory. I don't think Xavier would have hit the ball that way. Tie game, though, John. Neck and neck.
Brother John Cooper is going to be joining us up here in just a couple minutes, Josh. John Cooper, coach of the Overcomers, and he's going to join you here in the just until halftime. And many of you played against Coach Cooper. You know exactly who he is. Going to give us just a coach's perspective on the game for a couple minutes before halftime. So he'll join you up here in a minute, Josh.
All right.
So you can enjoy that for a minute. Andrew Delano in the chat. Rebounds win championships. Let's go. Here's Icency, still on fire.
He is wild. Got great shooting. And just contested. He's still getting that ball nicely into the rim. Goodness. Michael, that trap over there is working for them. Michael, fortunately, has had almost no turnovers when he probably should have 4. I mean, he's getting just doubled every time in that corner. Icency. Charge! Oh, Mark stood there trying to take it. Nobody back. Collins pushing the fast break. Easy. Bala trying to get that steal. Audis swing to Noah Carruthers. Good. Moving the ball. I'm a fan of that. Reach! Come on! Icency.
Good ball movement and composure by Collins. Because the Lions' defense is, I mean, it's stifling at times, but he kept his composure. And now, coach of the Lions, Coach Smith wants to talk things over here. As we got a 2-point game here, 3:53 to go in the second quarter. I thank you for joining us here on HBTV. We'll be back with you in just a moment.
All right, welcome back here. Collins swinging to Audis. They got Efrain Perez right now in the middle of that 2-1-2 offense, or 1-3-1.
Yeah, Coach Goodall trying to get things rearranged. Here's Brandon. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, now Xavier and Efrain at the bottom. Audis takes a 3, and despite all the confusion, there's Mark Audis stepping up for a clutch, big shot. John, to give us the lead, up 17-16. Oh, Mark slow on that first step to just give him points. Icency going to his right is free points, and there was no help. Xavier was opposite block. Oh, man, Mark hit a 3, but then he gave up that one. He got totally burned. It's tough, man. Mark's played a lot of basketball, and he's going to play. He's on the bench for the varsity as well, and Mark is a stud, but that is a lot of stamina required to stick with these guys, especially the caliber of Icency out there at the wing. He'll walk it up against his 2-3. Even press still at the top. playing the big man spot. He's in the paint right now, too. Way to recover it. That should have been a turn, and it was. Right to Levi Eisenstein. I was just going to give him major props for not losing that ball.
He is all of 6'2", and his reach that's gonna be Collins. Help him up, boys.
Yeah, just push him to the ground. Michael's trying to figure out who it was on. Glance towards a mirror, Michael. It is you. 2 fouls.
Yeah, and that's, Michael came out aggressive, like you said, Josh. I mean, I'd rather have him playing a little too aggressive than a little passive.
Man, speaking of aggressive, I'm leaving Michael in there. I know that is aggressive, but with just 2 fouls. He's been very big for us. He just hit a 3. So finding his rhythm offensively, you hate to sit a guy and cool him down that's hot. The guy that's not been hot thus far tonight is Noah Carruthers. You expect him to get going a little bit too. Hasn't really gotten going. Normally does. Dan Brandon, same thing. But Riley and Collins have been going. It'll be Swordsman ball to walk up. Carruthers into Audis. Audis with it. Bounce pass to Perez. Has Huckins. Didn't see him. Goes to Brandon, and Brandon tried a behind-the-back pass. And that's going to be a conversation at halftime. Not happy with that is Coach Goodall, I'm sure. Bala with the ball in his right hand. Driving right. Kicks to the open corner. That's Phoenix Kreider. Try dumping it down. Nobody there. It's going to be Mark Audis with it. Mark 3-ball. He checked Mark Audis for 3. Wow. 2 guys on him. He glanced them off and then took a 3. Contested and got it. Up 1 of the Swordsmen. What a game this has been. And Brother John Cooper in the booth. Brother Cooper, you know that as a HBTV representative now, you must root for Hammond Baptist. That is a requirement for sitting in this seat. Have to be an HB fan now.
My daughter will really be pleased with that because every time I bought her something, it was always red.
Oh,
and she would get
wow.
mad at me, yes.
So you tried your best to swear to Satan over there at City
absolutely
Baptist.
did.
No, that's great. It's good to have you up here, Brother Cooper. A coach for how many years?
12th year this year.
12th year, my goodness. Do you have a favorite player? You're not supposed to have favorites. Do you have a favorite player in those 12 years or someone you want to shut out?
I have a lot of favorite players in those years. You know, I talk about a lot of my players in the locker room. I'll talk about players. There's some players I'm not even allowed to mention anymore because they've heard so many stories about them. So
oh, no.
They're referred to as ...
Oh, okay. All right. We got a good one here, though, and it's tied up at 20. And some thought victory would just come out and demolish HB here, but these guys have been fighting.
I'll tell you what, the pressure on the defensive side from HB is just stifling them. They're having a hard time getting the ball in.
Oh, wow, yeah. You're right about that, and that showed it right there. Noah Carruthers was all over Levi Eisenstein, one of their best players, and just really shut him down to the point where he fell on the ground. And I don't think it was a foul. I think it was just physical, aggressive defense.
You know, I think the hallmark of this defense is the play earlier in the first quarter, right across half court, where they were able to force a turnover, on the turnover, kick it up ahead, and then finish the layup right at the rim.
Oh, yeah. That was Michael Collins there. They'd stripped it. Michael was facing the Hot Cheeto sign and swung all the way around, kicked that ball up ahead to Mark Audis for a wide-open layup. And that was such a great defensive play, but then to have the heads-up offense to feed that ball just past Victory's outstretched hand and get the layup. Just a good play by a freshman, Michael Collins.
That's the difference between being a good defense and a great defense, because if you can take the turnovers and turn them into points, that's where you make the difference in winning games close that are 20-20 headed to half.
Yeah, good point. Speaking of City Baptist, a little earlier, they had a junior high tournament. What are your thoughts? CB, never beats HB, but they got a good win against us last week. Did that make you feel proud in any way?
I have been coaching for 12 years, and we have never had our junior high team beat Hammond Baptist A team. And
never.
To do it 2 times in a week is amazing.
Wow. Yeah, I was so disappointed. And we had you on the ropes both games, and our guys played out of their mind as well. Just real good basketball. But you guys, every shot you were taking, to the point where there's an 8th grader hitting half-court shots, was going in. Every shot.
He's a good shooter.
Brother Cooper, those guys can play. Those guys were working hard.
That 8th grader might be the best shooter in my program right now.
Really?
He's a very good shooter.
Yeah, he was fun to watch, and probably getting some minutes in the high school team as well, I would assume.
Well, he did sit on our bench in that second game. He didn't get in, but he has played minutes this year. He absolutely has.
Yeah,
I took him to North Carolina when we went to Carolina.
Oh, there you go.
And he did play there in North Carolina. Got his first high school minutes there.
Oh, yeah. Again, I would guard it, boys. He can obviously hit it from there. I would guard it. Mark Audis. Got to get a hand up. Don't give him an open shot there. Mark kicks it. Silas Romero has hit a three-quarter court shot before. Mark Audis. Heat check, no good. Rebound, Janovic, number 3 in black. They're going to probably hope for the last shot here, Coach Cooper. If I was them.
So, yeah.
We'll see what they do here.
I'm sure the HB would be content to let them.
I would, as long as you can make it a 3, and that is a 3. That's what you want. Got to get the board. Mark with 18 seconds. Reach. Foul. Have to call that. Yeah. 16 seconds. Certain play you run here with 16 to go? We're just trying to get some CB strategy here out of your head. Onto the live stream.
I think I try to get a paint touch, and if I can get a layup, I take the layup. And if I can't get a layup, I'm kicking it out for a 3.
Well, I tell you this, that's not a popular play call in today's basketball game. It's a 3.
I'm old school.
I'd be willing to bet this is going to be a 3. But if it's a layup, I'd be very proud. It is a 3. It's Perez. And he got it, though. You know what? I'll take a make. How about that? Ephraim Perez. Up 3 going into half. Ephraim Perez showing signs of older brother Josh on some big shots in his senior year tournament, and Laser as well. Ephraim Perez, what a 3. We got to keep you up here. You're good luck for us. Let's see some replays here from Jack Huckins. My goodness. Michael Collins with a pump fake, and then that 3 ball was such a clutch play. This one as well swung to Audis. Audis, little heat check shot, and that went in. They were making shots like crazy in the first half.
I am impressed with how these guys have been playing in this game. We had the opportunity to play the JV at the Hiles-Anderson tournament, and of course we were playing a 1-3-1 against them, and they really had a hard time getting into their offensive flow that game, and we actually held them to 6 points.
Wow.
And
all right.
And that wasn't really representative of what they could do. And then I watched them play Roanoke and beat Roanoke at the tournament. And they made that offense look so beautiful. They were patient. They worked the ball in. They were scoring at the rim. Huckins had a great game in that game.
He's so big.
He just led the team all the way from start to finish in that game. And that was just fun to watch. That actually meant something to us because it helped us in our positioning in the pool. So.
Wow, there you go. Well, that works out well. Coach Cooper, before we dump you off here at halftime, favorite coaching memory? Do you have one of those in the last 12 years of coaching?
I'll tell you, my favorite memory in this building was my second year of coaching. We brought in a bunch of sophomores who were young.
What year was this?
This was David Cowling was a sophomore at the time. Simon Cervantes was a sophomore at the time.
Okay.
Money was on the team. They had a lot of good players on the team at that time. And it would have been 2014-15, that school year. And we came in here for an away game, and we brought a bus of students with us. And the visitor side was full of CB fans, and the HB side was full of HB fans. And at halftime, the score was 22-22. And this place was electric.
Really?
It was the most exciting game I've ever been a part of until the second half.
We won?
Oh, we did not play a good second half.
Oh, your favorite memory, let me get this right, is a loss to HB?
Yes,
that is your favorite memory?
But I'll tell you, the fact that that was a moment where those guys started believing that they could play with anybody.
You felt together. Yeah.
They realized that they can play with anybody and they could beat anybody. And it was a big moment for those guys. Our game today was very similar in that coming out here and beating Calumet. We've had 3 big wins this year. We beat Roanoke at Roanoke. First time we've done that. We started playing them in 2020 at their place, and we beat them at their place this year. We beat HSRC this year at our place, and then today's win against Calumet, that was a big win.
Wow. That's crazy. I am happy to know that your best memory included our team and that the final score of that was us having a higher win than you guys. That is awesome. That's just a great ending. I did not foresee that one. I thought it'd be a time where CB spanked HB in our gym and sent us home crying.
That's never
But
happened.
you played together
so
in the first half, and
I wish I could say that happened, but that didn't happen.
you guys had some good squads.
yes,
I know when
we
I
did.
was in school, you had some good squads. Tony Aradia was on some of those squads. That era, David Torres, some of those guys. It's good players.
That was
Good players
before
back
my
in the day.
time, before my era, but yes, there and some of those guys.
Lionel Zamora
played-
was your era, is that right?
Absolutely.
Lionel
He was my
Zamora,
first-
shout out, was
first
very
team.
fun to watch. I remember watching him thinking he should not be able to shoot the way he's shooting because he was hitting everything. I think it was a college tournament that I was watching him where he was just lighting it up. That might have been when I discovered who he was. Like, this kid is incredible. So, shining stars through CB's years. You guys
That-
always play hard, that's for sure.
That particular team was special because it's the first team I coached, and they were all. I had 4 freshmen on that team who stayed with me for all 4 years.
Oh, okay.
That team was really special, and that's the team that I refer to as ... that nobody ever wants to hear that. Lionel Zamora, Christian Torres, Danny Sainz, and Juan Huerta.
Oh, there you go.
And I'm coaching Danny Sainz. A couple of his cousins are on my junior high team now.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh, that's
it's-
nice.
It's
Very
really
cool.
fun to watch them play. Yeah, and those 2 Madron brothers, they got
Yeah.
2 older brothers on the varsity, so I got 4
Do
of them
they
in the
really?
pro-
So are
yes.
those kids as good at shooting as the youngers?
Well,
Because
they're-
Adrian and Angel could light it up. I mean, they were going off.
Angel's probably the best shooter of them.
An eighth-grader.
Abdias probably would object to my saying that, but Abdias is a good shooter, and Abel's a good shooter. Abel runs my offense, and they went to Kansas for a little while, for about a year and a half, and while they were gone, we really missed them. Abel was going to be my starting point guard his freshman year, but he wasn't here his freshman year, so he kind of missed out on that.
Gotcha.
And he missed a little development, I think. But he of all the guys that I've ever coached, I think I am most proud of him. I started coaching him when he was in 4th grade, and basically have coached him all the way. He's a senior this year.
Wow. There you
I
go.
enjoy watching Adrian. Adrian started playing in our program when he was in 2nd grade. So when they were playing your team, our team and your team playing each other, he was sitting on the bench. He probably didn't get a lot of minutes in those games,
Yeah.
but he was playing. And then all of a sudden, when he was in 4th grade, he started playing, and you would have coached against him a couple times.
Yeah,
when
hopefully.
he was in 4th grade and then 5th grade. He's a lot of fun to watch. My best memory of Adrian is when he was in 2nd grade, we were playing a team, and I think it was Community Baptist from South Bend. And their junior high was playing us, and he dribbled up to half court, and a kid that's probably 7th, maybe even 8th grade, came up to guard him. And he took a couple dribbles to the right, and he crossed him over behind his back to the left and left him in the dust. Unfortunately,
Great.
he was only 2nd grade, so he wasn't fast enough to get by him and take it to the rim. But to do that
Partial
to
highlight.
to do that to an older
Yeah.
guy, that's kind of tells you what kind of mentality that little guy has.
Very cool. That's awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of memories that accrue over 12 years of coaching, and we appreciate your investment, the amount of times you've been in our gym and in other gyms, just coaching hard, sweating, working, getting a technical foul from the bench, whatever it may be. You do a great job out there. You bring all the energy, and it's always awesome seeing you give it all up. Give it all out there.
I've had the opportunity to talk to Coach Woosley on many occasions, and I've told him several times that one of the things that I want to do at City Baptist is not establish Hammond Baptist at City Baptist. I want us to be City Baptist at City Baptist, distinctly our style of basketball. But what I do want to do is establish what he has here as far as when I look at that coaching staff. Everybody that's on the coaching staff for the most part are HB graduates. Last year, I finally got my first player that I coached who's now a part of my coaching staff.
There you go.
And Corretto has done a great job. He sat with me as my bench coach today in that game.
There you go.
And I have another 1 or 2 that I'm looking at and hoping that they come join me.
Oh, that'd be
with the
great.
coaching staff.
Oh, this is your plea right here. Let
Yeah.
them know. Very good.
Well, they know because I've told them. There are a bunch of guys who
Yeah.
through the years I've said, hey, come back and coach for me. Come back
Yeah.
and coach for me.
There you go. That's
Last
great.
year I got the first one.
Speaking of what you're saying, we've been throughout the tournament. If you're in the chat, if you let us know what year Coach Woosley coached you, we have been throwing up the team photo from that year. So he coached me, Brother Cooper, in T-ball, in Wolverines baseball, like in the little leagues. And then he coached me on some other teams as well, and then he caught me in junior high as well on the basketball team there, and coached me in high school. He's coached me many, many times on different teams. And so if you were on one of Coach Woosley's teams throughout the whole second half, if you leave a comment what year he coached you, we will pull up that team photo and throw it up on the live stream. And he's been coaching for a long time. And Coach Cooper out at City Baptist doing that same thing to build that same kind of a reputation, a legacy, a repertoire of graduates that are helping and assisting. And that's awesome. We appreciate what you're doing over there, and you do a fine, fine job.
I have a saying that I've used over the years, and I've told many people this. I actually have told Coach Woosley this. I have a daughter. I have no sons. But if I had a son.
Kirsten, by the way.
Kirsten. If I had a son and I couldn't coach my son, I would want Coach Woosley to coach my son. I have the greatest respect and admiration for Coach Woosley, and that all started watching him coach Little League. I coached against him in Little League, and he had Eric Rios on his team. And the way he invested in Eric Rios on his team just really grabbed my attention. And it just absolutely amazed me. I loved watching him interact with Eric and how he worked with Eric.
Yeah, Eric's the man.
And Eric was a big part of that team.
And he now helps you guys.
And now he's
Very
my
nice.
equipment manager.
Very nice.
He barely misses a game. He's there. He was sick earlier this week and missed a game, but he doesn't miss many games. He's there. He takes care of our water. He takes care of making sure the uniforms get there. He is very dependable. I love Eric. Eric's a great help to us.
Yeah, that's awesome. Eric is the man. Well, Coach Cooper, we're going to dump you off here for halftime for a moment. We appreciate you jumping in and joining us. If you appreciate Coach Cooper and you're on one of his teams or he's coached you, let us know in the chat. He's done a great job here, and we appreciate having you on the live stream.
Well, thanks for having me up here.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
We'll dump you off here and see you in a minute for the second half. All right, welcome back here to the second half. Mark Audis right away with a steal. Fast break, pushing. Got it. Swordsmen up 5 right now. What a push here in the second half to get going. Mark Audis just spearheading things on defense, on offense, on all of the fences. No good. That was Phoenix Kreider on that shot. Good look, just couldn't knock it in. Finds Gibbs wide open. That's going to be a bucket. Just hard to stop that when you had the edge on JP. Riley. John Woosley is back with us.
All right. Hey, Josh. Man, love Brother Cooper. Coach Cooper, he's the man. And so many of you in the chat showing him some love. And Coach Cooper's the man. And so thankful for all that he's done, both around here and at City Baptist, and for the guys, for the school there. And what a guy. Thankful that he could join us here on HBTV.
Yeah, and John, he had a lot of respect for Coach Woosley. Just talking to him, it made me feel like he wanted to join HB and be on our team so Coach Woosley could coach him. That's what it sounded like. He just has a lot of respect for him, and we all do. He's the man. And by the way, that was a segue over the back there into if you were coached by Coach Woosley. Let us know what year in the chat. We will throw up that team photo from that year. We've got them all stashed and stored. Icency got it. And they get those points right back down only 1.
Wow, big finish there for Icency to get his team back to within 1. Right to the block. Oh, Aaron pass there as that tipped out of bounds. Swordsman ball. This is the JV Championship for those of you who are just joining us on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for joining us here on HBTV. Yesterday we had a one-day tournament. 7 teams participated in the JV tournament. And these teams are playing for the championship trophy right now.
No way!
Carruthers, 4-3.
What a shot. And John, he is a confident scorer right now. Had a glance at the bucket, and he took advantage. Up 4 now. Oh, got to cover that. Janovic in the corner, kicks it. Almost to the back of Noah Carruthers' head. I can't believe he passed that ball. That just tells you how dependent that team is on Levi Icency.
Yeah, Josh, and he had a great first half, was on fire, and really both ends of the court, defensively, offensively.
Good ball.
Oh, and that ball was halfway down.
I saw Rachel Stolmeister literally leap inches off that bench. Just could not believe that ball didn't go in. Good double. Good Noah. Offensive push-off. That is a push-off. Oh, my goodness. Ball never lies. Good poke away there. I say that. Here comes a made shot by Victory. Janovic. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And the second I said that, I knew I should have taken it back. That is a push-off. So the referee's trying to explain something, but it cannot be that his arm didn't go forward, and it cannot be that there was no force against the defender's body. Both of those took place, which is a push-off.
Coach Goodall pleading his case.
And he knows
there.
that.
Man,
That's why
everybody in the gym.
Yeah, and so would I. Goodness. And this isn't like a case of, I just think I'm right. Like, no, that is a offensive foul. Goodness. Levi got away with it, though, and he's a great player. Somehow kept that pivot foot down without traveling. That was impressive. Carruthers again. Triple. Get it! Noah's hot! He's so hot! Right in front of the hot Cheeto! Look at that shot! Donald J. Trump from the corner on that sign, watching on as Noah back-to-back triples in front of President Trump over there. What a shot! And this defense stifling down there in the paint, and a timeout. Back to the benches to talk over how to stop Noah Carruthers right now. On fire. And John, I said it first half, he hasn't really found his groove. Just kind of said, he normally gets hot, hasn't found it yet. Oh, he's found it in the third quarter. He must have been tuned in at halftime because he has discovered it.
Yeah, Noah Carruthers, the lefty, and he's a crafty player, Josh. We both love watching him play and love that he kind of found it here. Swordsmen now up 31-27. Full timeout here on the court. And again, thank you for joining us here for this JV championship. After the game, we'll have a trophy presentation for those that participated in the JV tournament. And then right after that, we'll have our varsity game, Hammond-Quinton Road, as we resume the varsity tournament. Thanks for joining us here on HBTV. If you're watching for the Lions, throw some Lions in the chat. Let us know who you're cheering on. If you were coached, man, we had somebody. We had Jaden Lemon in the chat helping us out. Lions in the chat, throw up a lion there for your team. Swordsman, anything blue, cross swords, all that's good. 27-31 is your score, 4-point game here. Lions looking to inbound. Here's Icincy driving left against Carruthers, top of the key now. Lions going to work.
Wow, what a take.
With the right hand.
Kreider really almost had that go in. That was a tough shot.
Here's Otis in transition.
Michael,
dumps it down.
Michael's waiting. Just give it to me. Michael's launching. No questions asked. Oh, get in there. Big Janovic rebound, though. He got up for that board. He started off pretty high already, so getting up there and grabbing that rebound, aided by his height. Kreider kick. Janovic. Left-handed, swings it. 3 ball. That's Bala. No good. Gets it back. Poked away. Oh, boy. Gibbs down low. Tough bucket.
Yeah, that was big of him to seal, and for Bala to find him that quick. Good pass, good finish. 2-point game here. Here's Huckins.
Man-to-man now. We'll take that, man-to-man. JP can hit that shot. Oh, nearly had it. JP's been hot all day on the baseline. Hadn't taken a 3, I don't think, yet.
There's Bala with it now, going against Collins.
Good defense.
Kreider inside, kick out. Here's Gibbs. Everybody getting a touch here for the Lions.
Good hedge. No foul. Oh, no! Okay, some contact, I guess, there. I thought Noah was doing a good job not fouling. Even when he drove, I felt like Noah kept his hands back. Might have been someone else. Oh, it might have been 31 there. I think it is on Noah Carruthers. Just some body, and they're going to send Ephraim Perez in there. Noah's hurting his hand or something there. How about Noah stepping up, though? He's had such a game, such a second half. Fun to see. Wow. Tough shot there by Janovic. Otis coming across here. Michael Collins driving up. Wow, Michael with his left hand? Did Michael just left hand that? Hook shot bank? What in the world? Did he practice that? That's not something we teach necessarily. What a shot, Michael.
Wow.
Man, John, I'm impressed. This is a JV championship, not a varsity championship, but there's a lot of good offense here from both sides. Watching Isensi and Janovic right now, just playing fantastic, and then Carruthers and Collins matching.
Yeah, fun game. 2-point game, championship. Rise and fire, Audis, mid-range, no good. Rebound for Dylan. Here come the Lions. Danny Avilas in the chat, dropping the
Danny.
blue, dropping the sword.
Come
Let's
on,
go,
Danny. Beverly
Harold.
Roofton as well. 2 boys on the junior high squads.
Oh.
Mark Audis just sitting in the paint, looking to help. You see he's not even guarding. Wow, they're doubling. They leave him wide open on purpose just to keep a body, and that's just a miss. Riley Harold had nobody on him, while Audis doubled Levi Isensi at the 3-point line. You don't see that a lot. Man, good fight there from JP. Just cannot come away with it. He's giving up a lot of height there on the block. Tie game, 45 seconds to go. Squared away at 33. Get a steal. On it. Michael Collins got a hand on it. Good defense. Kick that. Xavier. Left hand is good. Xavier Huckins. What a play. Way to run the break, big man. 24 seconds to go. Swordsmen up 2. Feels like the fourth quarter right now, John.
It does. Defense chance ringing the gym.
Good, Efren. Good help. Stay on him.
Bala, good find.
Yeah, that was a great find. You cannot let Janovic, who is a 7-foot-tall senior for some reason out there, go baseline. If you're going to have a guy like that out there, you can't leave him open.
He's a
It's
big guy.
tough. Got to keep
Man,
track of him at all times.
Guys, do we got the shoe cam ready? Do we still have the shoe cam
The
locked
shoe
in?
cam
Oh, man,
is elite.
He's got some shoes right there.
It's like a creamy orangish with the purple.
Off the mark.
Those are eye catchers, man.
Oh, that's right to the block.
Man, thought he got some travel. He traveled. We should have the ball under our basket. I don't understand why we let 3 steps happen. These referees see everything. Call that. That was 2 whole seconds we had there to get a bucket. Yikes.
35-35 here. We're locked in here to start this fourth quarter. We'll pick you up on the other side and join you in the fourth. Back to it here. Here's Riley to Audis. Audis lines up a 3.
Oh, Mark Audis! Give us the triple!
Contested and buries it.
Man,
Wow.
John,
To start
how
the
about
fourth
his
quarter.
shooting right now? He's shooting the lights out. Have we seen this all year, like this consistency?
Wow. Here's Bala inside, guarded by Collins. Bala's going to force it up and gets the call.
Did you see that contact? I was looking. I didn't quite see Michael's hand out, but must have had a hand on his chest.
Yeah, it looks like he got him with some body there as Collins gets called over with 3 fouls here in the fourth quarter. Not an emergency situation here, but with 3 fouls. Certainly just want to be mindful here down the stretch.
I like Coach Goodall not subbing him there. Sometimes you pick up that third quick in the fourth, you're like immediately, let's get him out, put him back in with 4 minutes. But Trust in his guy. I would say good call, but you want to just wait and see. Don't let him pick up a fourth here. Jackson Bala, the line, and a violation, white ball. Ephraim Perez still in there for Noah Carruthers, playing some great defense. Silas Romero, number 4 in white, in the game as well. JP Riley, Mark Audis, Michael Collins stay in. Jump ball, call it. Call it, it's a jump ball. Oh boy, there was a few jump balls I thought that could have happened there. Instead, it'll be Victory just ripping it away. Corner 3, no good there. That's Scop 23 in the corner, or 44 in the corner. In. Quick 2 points there. Now down only 1 are the Victory Lions. Need to run some good offense here with Victory now in a man-to-man defense. Spread. I would spread this out a little bit. There you go. Get some motion with some spread wings. Timeout, Coach Goodall. They're going to talk this exact thing over. I like them being in a man-to-man defense. We need to capitalize. It'll be white ball out of bounds right in front of Chester on that wall. We'll see on the other side. All right, welcome back here. 5:40 to go, and your Swordsmen are in this thing. We're up 1. Riley kick, Collins open. Didn't want to shoot that for some reason, just want to move that ball, and maybe because they want to get that shot. High percentage look. Boy, 2 of them, and we missed both. Not something you see often there from Riley or Carruthers. Get the next one, boys. Got to stay aggressive on defense. Here's Carruthers trying to corral the ball. On his charge! I'd love to hear the explanation. If he's too far under, it's a no call. But calling a block on him right there is wild. It is a wild thing to do. And I don't know what he's explaining to Coach Goodall, but feels like he's gotten just the short end of a couple sticks.
Jack? No.
Like, it's real cute. It's real funny. We're having a laugh about it. But that could swing the game. Like, I know it's hilarious, but standing dead center of the guy that just plowed him over means he sacrificed his body and took a charge. That's what it means.
Man, yeah, those of you watching, you know we love Chargers here at HB. Love saluting that charge.
Come on.
In honor of Brian Lenhart. And, man, yeah, Mark Audis, especially, Josh, you know, the leader on your team. You know, you love just seeing him put his body on the line, trying to get that charge call. As I sense he gets the lead back here for the Lions.
What a swing. Got him up 1. Collins, right now, Collins, shoot it. Yeah, Michael not looking to shoot at all here. Now, John, what you can't do is do what we did last game. When Michael Collins is open, we're down a few points, and he's not shooting the ball at all. We have plenty of time right now, but as the clock winds, if we get down to the 2-minute mark, we're still, boy, Michael's got to take that shot.
Fully disagree.
Oh, you disagree?
Yeah, we got to work that ball. Work that ball, work the offense.
Well, we just worked it and got a turnover.
Well, obviously we don't want to do that.
Good work, boys. Good defense.
Yeah.
No, I agree, working some.
Against the 2-3 zone, work that ball, attack the seams, and then after 5-6 passes, let's line up a 3. Let's make that zone work a little bit.
Sure.
Here's Carruthers, Audis. Here's Audis. Coach Goodall wanting to work Collins' side. Here's slicing through the lane goes Audis. Carruthers for 3. No.
Wow, quick one. That was after 5 passes. Maybe it felt like that was a good one. You're right. You don't want Michael taking the first pass. Oh, Noah Carruthers putting some body there. Nearly had a steal. Would have been a fast break. Man, John, I'm loving Noah Carruthers about to strip Levi Eisense out there. Bala, no good. Gets the rebound after the tip from the Swordsman. Janovic kind of double takes to make sure he's wide open. He stays wide open and takes it, but cannot make the shot. Collins walking it up. Easy, easy, easy. No numbers. Down just one. He has JP in the middle. They go to Huckins. Carruthers still open. Good pass to JP Riley. He's just got to make that.
Yeah, love that. Love the passing, the spacing, the interior shot. Riley, that's a high percentage shot. Down just one. Here's Bala with the ball. Lions in black looking to extend this lead. I sense he's driving baseline.
There you go! Mark said I have to do it again. I got to stand here again, but he gets the call. What a swing in the game. Got some momentum, got the ball, got a sore spot on your back probably. What a sacrificial play. Salutes all from the gym. That's great.
Yeah, for those of you watching, many of you would have known Brian Lenhart gave his life in service for our country in Afghanistan. He held the record for charges here in HB. So anytime a charge is taken, we salute the charge just in his memory. And it's so cool to salute that tonight. Here's Otis.
Good.
Working that right side.
Good ball movement. Oh, easy, easy, easy. I loved all that ball movement, though, because you're shifting that defense. And every time Michael's getting it, he's pump faking and it draws too quickly. And it's just good ball movement. Good patience there. Just cannot turn the ball over. Down one. Man, Coach Denny Smith is sweating down there. I'm sure he's jumping around everywhere. We will take it.
Moving screen there. Kreider trying to get his guy open. Moving on the screen. Swordsman ball.
Got to be clutch here. Mark Otis trying to ride this wave of momentum. Michael Collins thought about a three. Tipped pass. In the lane is Bala. And a timeout, Coach Goodall. Would have been a stolen fast break there from Janovic. Good call by Coach Goodall. He's made some timely calls tonight. I mean, he has made some timely calls for timeouts and also just letting the refs know it when he feels he's right and picking his poison, picking his hill to die on. And
yeah, Coach Goodall, if you know him, you know he loves basketball.
Look at that.
You know he loves these guys, and he does every game, just works to put his team in the best position to win down the stretch. And a student of the game, we're watching game film just consistently as to start practices, talking things over, sending guys clips, and is really invested in this team. And especially here down the stretch, you love, he wants the guys to do their part, but then when he does his part as coach, calling those timely timeouts, putting them in the best position to win, that's just a good coach.
Yeah.
And love watching the effort out there. Coach James Goodall.
Sending them clips is cool. That's smart. You see something, you just send them a clip. Let them know, right? Person to person. That's good coaching, man. I like that.
Both him and Coach Woosley, they both consistently sending clips, helping these guys. Because, especially with HBTV, it's nice to go back and be able to watch some things and to clip the game up and just elevate your game. Makes the team better. Rails of Milwaukee in the chat. Jack Keelis, let's go. 38-39 is your score, under 3 minutes to go. Mark Otis top of the key. Lions again in this 2-3 zone.
Keep Xavier right there.
They started with it, and it looks like they'll end the night with it.
Otis. Nearly got the shot you wanted. There you go. Good kick. Collins for three. Confident, but just a bit long and to the right. No good. Again, just got to get one of those to go, and you're up two.
Yeah, and I think Coach is good with that call. Collins a good shooter. Just need to drop one in here, down one.
Good
Bala.
help.
Driving backdoor cut. Just lost him, and
wow.
he missed it.
Go. 5-on-4. Push the ball. Janovic's not getting back at all. You've got numbers, Xavier. Oh, what a miss there. Good pass. Carruthers for three. Get in there, Noah. Oh, just missed it. Fighting for it is JP Riley. Good effort. Wow, loose ball. They're going to try to jump on it, and a travel. They say Kreider rolled on it.
Looking like we got a timeout before the travel.
Okay.
As, again, we bragged on Coach Goodall a minute ago for that timeout at just the right moment.
Wow.
Coach Denny Smith.
By a millisecond.
Man, wise decision there. As he's just got one left as we get under 2 minutes to go.
Wow.
One more time, let's throw that bracket up. This is just the JV Tournament Championship that you're tuning into. And I said just. This is the JV Championship.
They're giving us a show.
These guys have worked all season, especially here for the Swordsmen, to get to this championship. 7 teams came yesterday. And just a single elimination one-day tournament for the JV teams that participated. And our Swordsmen beat Crossroads and Calumet yesterday to find themselves here at the championship. Victory got the bye, having that first seed. And they beat a good Portage team, Portage Pacers. And now they find themselves here. After the game, we'll have a quick trophy presentation and award some all-tournament medals and MVP of the JV tournament. And then, guys, let's throw up the varsity bracket. We'll resume the varsity tournament because this is Thursday, Friday of our varsity tournament. So 8 solid teams here, and Hammond Baptist Quinton Road, you see Game 7 will be right after this JV championship. There's the bracket there. And we'll jump back to the game here with 2 minutes to go. Lions lead by 1.
Here's Bala up top. Swings, oh my goodness, not again. Wow, Xavier got up there to block that ball, though. I like those hops. I like that aggression, but I don't like leaving him wide open. It's happened too many times. And John, hate to say it, it's been Xavier every time. He's on that baseline. He just gets caught in front of Gibbs.
Yeah, I can't help but wonder as we focus on that help defense and the threat that I sense he is, we kind of take our eyes off of our man, and they do a good job finding Dylan when we leave him open.
Yeah, you're right. There's certainly a responsibility of Xavier on the help for Isensi. So he's trying to take both responsibilities seriously, but those are 2 strong players, both that can play varsity and just be dominant and strong on that team. And tough matchup for Xavier.
Yeah.
Oh, no. J.P. Riley, that was a soft box out by him. He's got to be tougher and more rigid on that block. Spin into the double. Don't both leave him. Bala, come on, Mark. Mark on Kreider. Good defense by Michael. Bala trying to draw the foul. There's nothing there. Good steal by Mark Otis. Michael Collins still sitting there. Good pass. Michael, get in. Yes! Michael for 2 points to tie the game. 1 timeout left for victory. That's it. 1 minute to go, tie game in your JV championship. Michael takes on the challenge of guarding Bala. Jackson Bala swings it to Phoenix Kreider over there. Number 4, guarded by Mark Otis. Tries to go left on him. James Goodall said something that scared the whole gym. I don't know what it was. Seemed like he was reacting to maybe no timeouts left. Do they not have a timeout left?
Josh,
happened.
I was going straight by lip reading, saying they had 1 timeout left. I saw the assistant coach say 1 left.
Oh, Denny Smith called a timeout when he didn't have one. That's a tech. That's going to send a Swordsman player to the line, John, for a free throw, maybe a pair.
Hey, Mark,
is it 1 and 1 or 2? I believe it's 2 shots. Mark shoving Jamie. Jamie in his literal nostril. Back out, Jamie. He's trying to wipe it down.
Yeah, Mark took an elbow there on that drive to the hoop.
But he's going to be the shooter. He's the guy. You need a shooter. You're going Mark Otis in the clutch. In a tie game, that's a miss there. Can we get that replay on Mark Otis shoving Jamie Sedgwick in the chest? That was hilarious. Jamie just trying to help. Mark's like, get out of my face. Trying to clean up some blood here. Jamie, man, always does such a fine job, Jamie Sedgwick. Just getting out there, handling some business when it needs to be handled.
All right. Mark Otis.
Speaking of business, this is Mark Otis at the line. John, gotta hit him.
Yeah, big free throws here for leader of the Swordsman JV team. Oh, good dish there to Collins.
No, he just airballed it. That's tough. You don't see that ever. Mark airballing a free throw. That will not happen again. We'll see what's to come here, but they're going to try to ice him.
Full timeout here on the court. Otis is going to get cleaned up. He's got 1 more free throw coming. And the Swordsmen will have the ball after this timeout. Locked in at 40, 42 seconds to go. Back to it here. Mark's got one more after the technical foul there.
Oh, there you go. That's what you get for screaming. VCA roaring over there trying to make a miss. Listen, that's what I get. When I tell them it's going to be a miss, it always ends up being a make.
41-40. Swordsman now a 1-point lead.
Come on.
Collins inbounding.
Wow, they foul right away. I don't know.
They got one more to give, as that's their fourth team foul.
Yeah, you know, John, their man-to-man's been solid enough to where coach could almost just say play man-to-man and then foul at 20 seconds. Interesting. So they're going to send Mark Otis back to the line after he just hit one for 2 shots from here on out. So they're just hoping for a miss to get the ball back.
Yeah, again, you talk about these coaches, and that's just a call down the stretch. That's up to the coach, you know. He feels better sending Mark to the line, giving his guys a chance to get the ball back. 41-40. Here's Mark Otis.
Oh, they got him that time. Short on that one. He'll get another chance, though, to go up 2. And we'll see if he misses. You know, it's a great foul then. If he misses, you got to continue to hit shots. Got it. Up 2.
Carruthers on Isensi. A matchup to watch here down the stretch.
Way to stick with him. Giving him nothing. Man, Noah Carruthers' hand on that ball. Get a 5-second, Noah. Get a 5-second. Coach Goodall imploring Noah to get up higher. Way to help, way to help. Good closeout. Oh, and he hit it.
Shot.
Tie game. 13 seconds. 10 seconds. For the game, Mark Otis. And they're going to call timeout. Coach Goodall didn't like what he saw. You're headed to the corner, looking at a trap. He wants to draw something up, John, to win the championship game. Coach Goodall, does he have it in the bag?
Josh, well, this should be a familiar spot for you. Tie game, Mark Otis on the team.
You remember this?
I remember this.
This was
Mark
beautiful.
Otis shows
I had
up.
the ball in the same, well, a little bit further up.
Yeah,
right here against the wall.
Yeah, Mark as a 6th grader in a tie game situation like this.
And I looked at him and I asked him.
Clutch,
I said, you guys want to go for 2 or you want to go for 3? That's what I asked him. We were down 2.
This is in 6th grade.
We were
Coach
down
Conger
2.
was the coach.
Oh, my goodness. And I asked him, I said, you want to go to tie or win? Mark Otis looked right at me. He's like, win. I want to win. And I said, Mark, and you're getting the ball. So I had him throw the ball in. It did not go to the right guy, but the play was to get Mark the ball on a cut and have J.P. Riley, who's in the game still today, set a screen right at half court to get Mark a 3-pointer. The play went to the wrong guy, but Mark cut to the ball to get it. He got it, went off J.P. Riley's screen, and from right where those referees are at right now, and a 6th grader, it was beyond 3-line. Drained it, and beautifully to win a game. One of the best memories I've had as a coach. Mark Otis, hey, listen, you want someone to hit a clutch shot, Mark Otis can do it. He's putting a lot on him right now. But a tie game, I'm putting the ball in his hands. Other notable characters, Mike Collins has been hot tonight. J.P. Riley has been hot. Noah Carruthers has been hot. Michael's still there.
Neither coach with a timeout. We're going to play this one to the end. Here's Mark.
Michael
to
open.
Collins.
Get it,
Michael!
Michael!
Collins for 3.
Oh, no, Michael, to win the game. He had it. Oh, what a pass. They tripled Mark Audis. They tripled him, and they gave Michael Collins a shot. We're going to get the next one. Still tied. We're still okay.
Tie ball game, 42-42. And, man, not what we drew up, but we got a good shot.
What did we drop there? Was it a give back to Mark? I was trying to figure out what the play call was because Mark looked confused that he had to throw it to Noah.
Right. I think that we were looking for a higher screen with Xavier a toss up at the rim.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
A little bit of alley-oop, and they guarded it well. They got some bigs there. And
Yeah, guarded it too.
Yeah, that was our second option. And Michael Collins wide open, just short. And, man, got a shot there. Now 42-42 is your score.
Oh, I wanted Michael to hit that so bad. If Michael Collins wins that game, John, we will never hear the end of it because Michael's going to let us know all the time. And I would let him know too. That, you know what? You hit one of those in a championship game, goated immediately. The whole school must respect you. You wear a crown down the hallways. Oh, my goodness,
Hey,
Michael.
And Michael's been up here commentating quite a bit, man.
Yeah.
And I know we got the Voices of HBTV graphic. And if you've been listening this week, you've heard Michael probably up here commentating. He commentated a lot of the junior high tournament, and there he is, dead center. That cartoon does not even do him justice.
Right. That's not right.
But
Looks like
he was laughing at himself. He's got that noodle neck.
looks like an American Girl doll, but the boy version, you know?
With Mike Collins, man, he's got a good spirit. And would have loved for him to just bury that 3.
Yeah. He still will.
Nonetheless, here we are in overtime, 42-42. 3 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. The tip, VCA going the same direction. And now here is Jackson Bala bringing it across for the Lions.
Man, I love Noah right now, just face guarding Icency. That's fine. Icency's like, go elsewhere, and we're fine with that too. We are all content to do what they're doing right now. We're all content with that.
Here's Phoenix
Get
Kreider.
dead. Come on, get the ball. Mike Collins playing some lockdown defense as well on Jackson Ballard. They might just hold it for 3 minutes. I mean, I can see that happening just going one play. Rebound.
Wow.
What a
Josh,
shot.
He hit that same fadeaway on the other side to tie the game. Wow, mid-range game. Jackson Bala is strong. And in these big moments,
Foul.
too.
JP. Careful. Got hit in the arm. Mark Audis wanted that foul call. They whacked him in the hand. That was not a clean steal. Got to play D now. Man, I'd stay on Bala. Good strip. Oh, Michael Collins stripped him. Oh, tough pass, but JP has it. Got hit. Kick it. Audis for 3, wide open. And he airballs it, but there looks like some contact. Hope everyone's okay. Levi Icency got tripped up by J.P. Riley, who was tripped up himself. Just a mess of bodies out there collapsing to the ground. Ultimately, it'll be Victory's ball going the other way. Hope everyone's okay. A lot of guys getting hit out there.
Yeah, both teams fighting, giving it everything they got. And somebody even in the chat mentioned just the hustle. Both teams really just fighting hard. Here's Icency weaving through traffic.
Good D. Oh, no, he can't get the rebound, boys. Not Gibbs. Oh, Gibbs got it. John, that is so tough when they get the paint because you're looking at a guy that's a foot taller than you trying to rebound it over him. Not easy to do there. Boy. How about Preston Gibbs on that third try, though? Just going up and grabbing that board.
Yeah, hats off. Icency, man, just did not give up. I mean, miss after miss. He's just bouncing off the ground. And same J.P. Riley, Mark Audis, hands right in there. Just out of reach. As Gibbs wants to gain his composure here. And guys, we got to get the shoe cam lined up because, man, these guys got some impressive sneakers out here.
Got to get Yanovich over there on the block. Made it. 3-point game. Mark's still holding that face. Maybe some blood still pouring there.
Caught an elbow earlier. Split his lip.
Oh, no. Xavier Huckins. They're going to slow it. That's a wise play there to stop in transition. Oh, good steal. Good hustle. Way to get it, boys. Numbers. Push it. Corner. Noah Crothers. Go to the corner. Noah for 3.
Bang.
Oh, he almost banked that in. Off Black. No. No, that was, oh boy, I really think, listen, just a bystander, thought that was off Kreider there. 2 of our guys hitting it towards our, to the right.
Gotta press, guys.
Oh, boys, up there. Minute to go, down 3. Come on.
Here's Michael Collins, a minute to go.
Don't reach,
Don't
Michael.
get lazy.
Rebound. Oh, no.
Wow.
Yanovich, big shot. He's a big shooter. He's a big, tall boy. Noah.
3 ball. Mark Audis.
Oh, it was in. Get a hand on it. Oh, come on, boys. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Good help.
Big stop here. Good hustle, Audis. I sense he comes down with it.
Boy,
Either need a foul or a timeout. There's a foul.
Yanovich was trying to ice the game right there on that 3. Oh, man.
Wow.
John, the fight these swordsmen have showed tonight, it's been fantastic. Many didn't give us a shot in this game, and they have come all the way to where we're in overtime right now, and they could have easily won this game. Still 30 seconds to go. We're down 6 and could be more here. This is going to be a tough battle back. Jackson Bala. Got it.
Again, after this game, we'll have a trophy presentation for this JV championship. And after that, if you're looking for the Hammond-Quinton Road game, running just a little bit behind schedule as we're in overtime, as Jackson Bala hits the second. Carruthers got to have some points on the board. Really just need a 3 or a 2. Anybody, any bucket will do. And Swordsman just can't get it to go.
Man, don't stop fighting, though. You know, play through.
Mark Hall with the foul. 42-50 now as the Lions have that victory well within reach. And VCA fans who've been standing most of this overtime could get rewarded here with 17 seconds to go.
These guys
Bala
proved
again
themselves
at the line.
tonight, though, John. Our guys have proved themselves. These guys did not start off maybe strong in the season, but they have come a long way.
They really have.
Talking about Michael Collins has grown a lot this year. Mark Ott has developed as a leader, as a killer. Xavier Huckins as well. Man, Noah Carruthers, JP has gone off this tournament. These guys have had a fantastic close to the year. Just been very impressed. $17 to go. JP up. Just missed it, and they will dribble this out. 10 seconds to go, and boy, it's been a pleasure hosting you as HBTV. We'll probably leave this camera rolling, leave the screen on for potentially a small tournament, some trophy presentation for this being the championship of the JV tournament. And then following that, when this is all completed, we will have Hammond Baptist varsity against Quentin Road, and that matchup is exciting. It was a close game all the way through the fourth quarter at Quentin Road when these two teams met a couple of weeks ago. And so this is a rematch, the third time Quentin Road and the Swordsmen have played this season, and it's going to be a battle of a game. Some dogs on both sides ready to prove themselves. That's to come. We'll turn off the mics. We'll let you watch this trophy presentation. And when completed, we'll have your Swordsmen against Quentin Road to follow. Again, thanks for joining us this evening here on HBTV. John Woosley, Josh Conger, signing off.
This game concludes our junior varsity tournament here at Hammond Baptist, and an exciting championship game. We have a first team all tournament to announce, a tournament MVP, and then second team trophy and a first place trophy. Thank you to everybody who's joining us for the JV championship, for the JV tournament. And to the HB fans, the Victory fans, thanks for coming out for the championship tonight. First team all tournament, and I know this team already went home, but it was number 12 from the Badger State Badgers, Landon Dakina. From the Calumet Patriots, number 11, Victor Beltran. From Hammond Baptist, number 14, JP Riley. From the VCA Lions, number 10, Jackson Bala. From Hammond Baptist, number 1, Mark Audis. And this year's tournament MVP, number 1, Levi Isensi. We have a second place trophy and a first place trophy, of course. Taking second place in this year's Junior Varsity Invitational Basketball Tournament, your Hammond Baptist Swordsmen. And this year's tournament champions receiving the championship trophy and a medal for each player, the Victory Christian Lions. And just as we conclude our JV tournament, and we'll get back to our varsity tournament in just a minute, let's conclude the JV tournament with just a word of prayer. And again, everybody involved with the JV teams here, thank you again for joining us, for coming out tonight. Let's end this JV tournament with a word of prayer. Let's pray. Lord, we love you. We thank you for being so good to us. God, thank you for a great championship game in overtime. Lord, thank you for the most part, keeping the players safe. And we just ask you to do the same as we head our separate ways now. Lord, thank you for giving us a great game of basketball. We love you. Amen.